All right, let's take a look at our lineup for Chris Piano's Hamilton Cardinals. Our first look at them here in Barrie for the 2025 season. And the lineup is as follows. Shortstop Brandon Nickel leads off. Tyler Duncan, a familiar name, in center field. He bats second. Jonathan Salazzo, a familiar name but unfamiliar colors today for Baycat fans, seeing him with his new team for the first time. He's batting third at third. Matt Hillebrand is the DH and cleanup man. July Bettini, catcher, batting fifth. Number 6 hitter is Yulki Pena. He's in right field. 7-8-9 is Tanner Rempel at first base. Nico Kakekos in left field, and Tommy Reyes-Cruz at second base, batting ninth.
Making his second start of the season for the Baycats. On the mound is Juan Benitez. He made the one start the opening night loss to Toronto. He's had one relief appearance since. He's gone 6 innings so far this year. He's allowed 4 earned runs on 8 hits. So this might be a good opportunity for Juan Benitez. Really get some things going. His last outing was in relief, only 1 inning. So trying to get stretched out as many of the relievers are, or Dominican starters are for this Baycats team so far this year.
Home plate umpire, Jared Merkley. It's Ryan Jackson at first, Don Michelle at third, and the first pitch on the way from Juan Benitez. And we are underway here at Athletic Culture Stadium. It's a 4:10 first pitch. 1-0 the count to leadoff man Brandon Nickel. A high fly ball, center field. That's Noel McGarry Doyle. To his right, makes the easy catch, 1 away here on the top of the first. I think you were telling me, Julius, you were down at field level when Austin got the news that
Yes.
he was going to be making the start today in his first IBL game. High fly ball, shallow left field. Clark, a couple steps over, makes the catch. 2 fly ball outs here. A rookie being told he's making his debut.
Really cool moment. For him, it was a question, not an if, but when.
Into right field, a 2-hopper, and it's a base hit. Cardinals get a runner on here with 2 out off the bat of Jonathan Salazzo. So there he is as a Hamilton Cardinal. We remember him as a Toronto Maple Leaf for the majority of his career, but it's actually his second stint with this organization. That's how long he's been in the Intercounty Baseball League.
Very much the same, kind of similar look of a ball player, but no batting gloves.
On the ground to short. Francisco Hernandez will step on the bag, and it's in time for the out. So they force out the runner at second, and down go the Cardinals in the top of the first inning. Take a short break and return. Scoreless here at Athletic Culture Stadium. You're watching Baycats TV, Rogers TV in Barrie, and Cable 14 in Hamilton.
Welcome back to Athletic Culture Stadium. Bottom of the first, brought to you by Park Place, Barrie's Grand Slam destination for dining, shopping, and fun. See you after the game.
Baycats starting lineup features Noel McGarry Doyle in the leadoff spot, Malik Williams DHing and batting second, Nolan Macabrota in the 3 spot at first base. Tristan Clark hitting cleanup, Willie Garcia in right field bats 5th, Noah Hull at third bats 6th. 7-8-9 is Austin Boylan at second base, Tyler Plumpton the catcher, and Francisco Hernandez at shortstop today. First pitch off the glove of the catcher.
Freesis Adamas making his first IBL start. Not a regular starter in his pro career in 2023 in the Frontier League. He made 19 appearances, none of them starts at a 4.47 ERA and just over 54 innings pitched.
And our lineups, offense and defense, brought to you by Sports Medicine, the official clinic of the Barrie Baycats. Mentioned the pitchers' duel last night between 2 of the IBL's best, Frank Garces and Owen Boone. Ball 4, McGarry Doyle is aboard. Here's his second offering on the way to Malik Williams, and he hits it over the second baseman into right field for a base hit. McGarry Doyle holds up. 2 on for the Baycats with a pair of singles for McGarry Doyle and Williams.
Sounds like Williams broke his bat on that, just going kind of inside out in a high fastball, but makes nice work of it, sends it over Tommy Reyes-Cruz into right field.
Adamas with the pitch, swing and a miss. Finally got him on strikes. It was a lot of work, but there's 1 out in the inning.
Yeah, Adamas finally brought the heat on that high fastball, and Macabrota, as well as he was seeing it out of the hand, just couldn't catch up to it.
Well, that's the Baycats' side of the field as well. Swing and a miss by Clark. 2 strikeouts for Adamas now.
Yeah, got him on the breaking ball. He's got a nasty slider, Adamas, and used it well there against Tristan Clark.
Runners go. Swing and a miss. 3 straight strikeouts for Freeze's Adames, and the Baycats strand 2 in the bottom of the first inning. We're scoreless. You're watching Baycats TV, Rogers TV in Barrie, and Cable 14 in Hamilton. Drove in 2 big runs with a single last night. This one hits a center field for a base hit. So the hot-hitting Pena gets aboard here on the top of the second inning. Well, again, it just begs the question, despite pitching that could possibly dominate the league, will the bats be there this season? Otherwise, you're going to have to win a lot of 3-2, 4-2 games. This one into center field, base hit. And into third with a head first slide is Pena. 2 on for the Cardinals with 2 out in the second inning. Benitez to Reyes Cruz on the ground, and it gets past the first baseman, and it's into right field for a base hit. An RBI single for Reyes Cruz. Cardinals lead 1-0. And then Seth Strong of the Chatham-Kent Barnstormers. I mean, 2 pretty prolific home run hitters there. This one hit high and deep to right field, and that is long gone. Jonathan Salazzo going yard for the Cardinals. A solo shot, it's 2-0.
Right on cue, as we were talking about the home run derby, Jonathan Salazzo hits an absolute no-doubter, and he knew it right off the bat. Had an opportunity to look at his own ball that sailed well into the trees at Athletic Culture Stadium.
Of course, he played at Christie Pitts in Toronto for many, many years, but doesn't need those short outfield dimensions to hit home runs by any means. And that was a moonshot in any ballpark. The Baycats will come to bat now in the bottom of the third with a number 9 hitter, Francisco Hernandez, at the plate. First pitch swinging, hits it to left center field, and it's going to drop for a base hit. Held up there for a long time, but it fell right in the perfect spot with Duncan and Katos converging. Neither of them could get there in time. Hernandez with the lead, does not go. First pitch, and that's rocked to right center field. That ball is back, and it drops for extra bases. Rounding up to third now goes Hernandez. He'll hold, and the ball gets away. He'll take an extra 90 feet and score. Barrie's on the board. So Noel McGarry-Doyle drives in the run. Adames has retired 5 in a row. 3-1 pitch. High fly ball, left center field. Kaketos back. Reaches up. Can't come up with a catch. It drops against the fence on the track. Picking it up is Duncan. It's a stand-up double for Austin Boylan.
Get the baseball out to the dugout. That was the first IBL hit for Austin Boylan. Looked like it was almost going to carry out of the ballpark with the way the winds are going today, but Kaketos just couldn't come up with it. He had an opportunity to beat on it at the warning track.
Andrew White will hold on to that ball for Boylan, and he'll have a nice memento to take home after the game. So congratulations to Boylan on his first base hit in the IBL, and it's a double. Freezes Adames. Bottom of the 5th inning here at Athletic Culture Stadium. It's brought to you by One-Eyed Jack Barrie. Bring your same-day Baycats tickets before or after a game and get 10% off your bill.
2-1 Hamilton as we enter the bottom of the 5th inning. Francisco Hernandez will lead it off. 9-1-2 for Barrie against a new pitcher in the ballgame for Hamilton after one of the longest pre-inning warm-ups I might have ever seen. It's Corbin Peters.
Yeah, Peters took. I wish we had the counter on those warm-up tosses, because what do you think, 15 or 20 warm-up pitches?
It was inordinate.
Wouldn't surprise me if he got 20 warm-up tosses. And Josh Matlow, the Baycats manager, was out to talk to home plate umpire Jared Merkley, probably asking why. If he wasn't ready warming up in the bullpen, that's certainly nobody's fault but theirs.
Well, that makes me think that could be an injury to the starter, Freezus Adames, that just happened to be in the between innings. Pitch from Peters, ground ball, second base. Throw on to first is in time. Runs will not score. Hernandez stranded at third, met the Macabro to ground out. We go to the 6th inning, 2-1 Hamilton on Baycats TV, Cable 14 and Rogers TV.
Sibling rivalry on opposite teams, and we have a sibling rivalry on the same team with Brandon and Francisco Hernandez, of course, here in Barrie. First pitch swinging on the ground, and the long throw across from the third baseman. Noah Hull is in time for the out, one away here in the 8th.
Just barely in time, too. The throw from Hull just maybe beating Salazzo by about half a step, because Salazzo was absolutely booking it down that first base line.
Carlos Sano now on to pitch for Juan Benitez. So a quality outing for Juan. Couple of runs on 7 hits. Sano to Pena. Swing and a miss, strike 3. Brought to you by IMP North, and Sano gets the Baycats off the field with the Cardinals stranding a runner. We go to the bottom of the 8th inning. 2-1 Hamilton on Cable 14 and Hamilton, Baycats TV, and Rogers TV Barrie. "48 Major League wins, 948 Major League strikeouts, 327 Major League saves, and making his first appearance here at Athletic Culture Stadium, Fernando Rodney."
First road appearance in the IBL, 3rd overall. He comes in with a 1-0 record and an inflated ERA, but obviously a sample size that not really much to look at. 2 innings pitched, 2 strikeouts, 4 walks, and 4 hits. 5 earned runs allowed total for them in that IBL debut of his against Brantford in the season opener.
We have our own IBL journeyman in Brad Grieveson, 44 years old, the elder statesman on this club. Rodney, 4 years his senior. Swing and a miss by Hull. Strike 3, the throw down to complete it. Austin Boylan in his first IBL game, facing a big league pitcher. How do you like that?
Pretty incredible. I'm not sure that when he woke up today, obviously he didn't know he was going to be the starting lineup, let alone facing a 3-time Major League All-Star.
You got almost 30-year difference between these two players here right now at the plate. Checked his swing, they appeal, he went. Back-to-back strikeouts, Hull and Boylan. Boylan thought he pulled the bat back, he didn't. He gets rung up by first base umpire Ryan Jackson, 2 out in the inning.
Calls.
This is Lilis Beltran, who's up to the plate for the first time in this game. And he hits this one to short. And the throw across is in time for the out, and the Cardinals win. A 3-up, 3-down 9th for Fernando Rodney, and Hamilton with a 2-1 win over the Baycats on this Saturday afternoon.
First IBL save for Fernando Rodney. See the iconic Archer pose at Athletic Culture Stadium for the first time in the IBL. And